Well, hello, hey there, and hi. Welcome to another stream. I don't know what that was. But yeah, let's get this party started. Let's go. Here we go. Main capture card. There it is. The switch background. I'll get the coffee. Oh, Lord. It's always a wild time when that gets broken out, that's for sure. Yeah. Promises to be a pretty fun day. Oh, I forgot. I need to unhide the counter. Bop. There it is. In all of its painfully high glory. Oh, it hurts. Pokemon. Icarus out front. Town map. Yes. Alright. It's raining, which kind of sucks. I visited one of the record stores downtown today. Ooh. Do you have like a vinyl player? Alright. Got myself some... I don't know. Is that supposed... aha. Okay, I was like... I wanted to say aha, but I wasn't like... sure. Oh. Man, ever since OBS updated recently, and it's like... It's bugging the hell. It's been... bug. But it's been rough. Aha. Aha and Bob Marley, eh? You know, everything is gonna be alright. That stuff? Hell. I mean, obviously he's more music than that, but that's like the one song I know of, like... Is it Bob Marley? I don't know. I have some reggae in my... Hell yeah. Also, I have a little bit of... I have some light allergies right now, so... You know, I might sound a little sniffly. Tank of the Armory and Annihilator. Also, it is Bob Marley, by the way. Thank you. Oh my god. Ah, yes. Annihilator ran. He's about Annihilator ran through you. Let's see. Ran up to your house if you keep running your mouth. Oh, ooh, dodged. Dip, duck, dive, dodged. Ah. Okay. Can we get a stretch goal for the scythers? No, stop. Oh, jeez. Alright, hold on. Let me just go into untaurus infected territory. There we go. Also did the theme for cops. Bad boys, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Alright. Charizard, just don't break anything. Up we go. And a left. And a right. Touch. Touch. There we go. That song lives rent-free in my head, to be honest. That's fair. It's a good song. I need to get my... I need to send my chair... I need to get my chair over to my uncle's place out of town. Feliz Navidad? Yeah. That one... People just need to say it and my brain just... like, wants to hum it. Why have you not caught a shiny yet? I don't know. Bad luck, I guess. I don't know. Shiny scythe. I really don't know why I haven't caught a shiny. Just kind of unfortunate. But I mean, I don't know. Weirdly enough, despite the fact that, like, you know, I haven't caught the shiny, people still like to tune in and watch, so. Maybe it's shiny like scyther. Excellent jokes all around, gentlemen. Excellent jokes all around. But yeah, I don't know. People seem to just really like the scyther hunts. So I mean, I'm not really bothered by it, because as long as people are watching it, like, if I was getting like no viewership and stuff, then I'd probably have to like swap it around and whatnot. But people seem to really enjoy just like the sort of, I don't know, the chill energy that these streams give off, because it's very simple, and because it challenges me to have to keep people entertained without having the background reliant of gameplay. Since you aren't super focused on the game, you can interact with people. Exactly. It also forces me to, you know, really up my entertainment value and keep talking and stuff. I can't stay long, unfortunately. I'll see you later. Alright, take care, stay safe. Good luck with whatever you do. Yada yada. Keep on rolling. Something something. But yeah, I think that like streaming like low intensity games, it can be kind of challenging, because you have to really be able to keep a conversation going on your own merit. Thank you, Tauros. So cool of you. I'll turn you into mincemeat. Swear to God, you'll be hamburgers in a second. Is what I would have said. Imagine you got a tiny... Honestly, I'm terrified of getting like a shiny Tauros or Lillipup, because I've encountered a handful of them, and like, it would just be like such an insult. Oh boy. Flamethrower. Bodied. Body yada 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 yada. Vegan food beats beef, then proceeds to aim a potato cannon at a cow. That's funny. Oh, that's really good. Scyther 21. Fight flamethrower. GG's, shake my hand. I saw something really funny, and that was when somebody does something that annoys you, instead of like, especially in fighting games and stuff, you just say, that's a lowercase GG's for me. Might I also say the original record for old celebrities are expensive? I can imagine. Those are like relics now. Ah! I hate it here. Someone purge my system of this filth. Bodied. Ha, got him. No, I don't think I will. Well, screw you. Flamethrower. Hacha. Got him. My collection has Elvis, Beatles, Glenn Miller, and such. If I were to buy those all again, it would cost me a fortune. If you want me to, you must defeat Shen Long first. Is that like a Mortal Kombat reference or something? I don't know why, but Shen Long sounds like a Mortal Kombat character. No, Street Fighter 2? Okay. It was fighting games at least. That's interesting. So do you have like an actual vinyl player, Ron? Because that's pretty cool. I was prepared for these nuts. Oh, Shoryuken was mistranslated to Shenlong. I see. Of course. This later inspired the creation of Akuma. Huh. Well. Pioneer PL335. That's cool. Yeah, I think, honestly, like, well, I don't think I would personally collect vinyls. Whenever I get to see somebody's collection of vinyls, I just go, damn, bro, that's sick as hell. Making guesses on how to fight the secret boss Shang Long, even though he wasn't in the game. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And then Akuma also spawned one of the most prolific fighting game moves that is referenced in so much media, being heckin' the Raging Demon. Mostly rock, but it has bits of every genre. That's cool. Yeah. Light punch, dash, light kick, heavy punch. Raging Demon noises. Shine! Ah, you monster. Every time I need to just realize now that if I see if I see LP dash LP HP, I need to prepare for something, because you never do that just as like a haha funny reference. Whether it's buying me a video game or like hitting me with a hydrate or a stretch, you're just like Lamau. XD. I'm so glad Shanks can intimidate my actual, like, pseudo-dragon. Alright. Huh? Oh, I blacked that out. I forgot about that. Left, right, down. Yeah, no, I actually, like, straight up blanked that from my memory. Thank you for reminding me. And by thank you, I mean stop. Forgot that you also had a period of time where you would just send me cursed things at 3 a.m. in the morning because neither of us could sleep. That's friendship, baby. Oh, dodged. Vinyl is dear to me. Unlike digital music, you can hold the physical form of one's hard work. That's, yeah, I understand that. I think I think it's a medium that, well, I don't think we'll ever be able to keep up with digital. I think in some degree should always try to be preserved. Because I think it's I think it's important. It's like, it's kind of like how it's much easier to have like a digital book, but at least have like a select maybe 100 like fully paper printed like storybooks or like poetry books. Because like I could technically submit like say I submit like a poem collection, and it technically gets published as an online book or an ebook. I think it's still important that just to know that this was an accomplishment of mine, to have like a fully published paperback or even like hardcover just book. I think it makes it feel, it makes one's creative accomplishment feel more real, because obviously it's real. And up. Go on, Icarus. I know you can do it. The oldest record in my collection is from the late 30s. It actually predates the standard 12-inch vinyl record. It's Glenn Miller's orchestra masterpiece. Huh. I'm not quite aware of that song, but I know some people who might know it. And that's just impressive. You know what I find weird? The people who like will like take something random, and this is like the definition of like a long end gambit, but just like to take something random and then just preserve it in a near perfect condition for years and years and years and years, and then to go, boom, here's this thing that's ancient, but it's almost brand new. And I'm just like, it's wild. The newest album I have is Random Access Memories by Daft Punk, rest in peace, in 2013. They're not dead, they just disbanded. I remember I found out about that on a Pokemon stream. That was something. We don't need no walkie-talkies. No walkie-talkies. We don't need no walkie-talkies. We just want our tea to stay and our coffee to go. And last shall be first swimmers and passed out he, based in the mud where the moxie melt. He woke up drowning in tchotchke hail. More in a cave on a torch on a wall than a window arranged with porcelain dolls. Oh, hello. I saw the retirement 6 minutes after they uploaded the video. After they uploaded the video on it, and it already had 200k views. Daft Punk meant a lot to a lot of people. Like, they were. To say they were something of like a legend and iconic is to put it rather lightly. They were very important to a lot of people. No, I didn't mean to. They did, and I think they were awesome, but I also understand that like. I too would rather, you know, if I felt like I couldn't make new music under like a certain pseudonym because of something, I'd want to quit too. That's just facts. And that's 30. Oh boy. But hey, they didn't. Yeah, I guess that's a better way of looking at it. They both just kind of like. It wasn't like there was like this huge breakup thing or anything. They were just like, we're done. Daft Punk was amazing. We know that it impacts a lot of people, and it's over now. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened in the first place, kind of deal. You know? I don't know. That's been something. There's been a lot of like stuff. It feels like the world's in a transitional period right now, and a lot of times my mentality has just been, don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. And that means a lot to me. I've been using that quote for a while, just in the back of my head. Thank you, Lillipup. Please die. It's funny because, like, even when stuff changes, sometimes it changes for the better. Like, one of my current favorite bands actually came from members of Panic at the Disco forming a duo group and making their own music. And I love it. It's just very interesting that, like, when they say, like, you know, the world will move on, I think it's a hopeful thing. I mean, sure, we can all get comfortable in the way things are now, but who knows if things are gonna get better. The show must go on. Exactly. And for an individual like me, I'm just happy to play my part. No matter how long or short that part may be. Because I know that, you know, I've made some people happy. And I know it's getting all ooh sentimental, but like, I'm serious. I'm just happy. Because when I started streaming, I thought it would be like haha funny, you know, I'm be the next phase house boy, whatever. But like, as time's gone on, I'm just like, I'm making people happy by playing video games and being myself, and that hits differently. I've been told I'd be a fantastic politician or public speaker. I'm just feeling, I don't know. Some days I just feel very like sentimental and poetic. It's just, you know, good old, yeah, just good old Pokemon streams, am I right? Phase Tank. I thought about it. I was like, one day, man, one day you gonna see me up there with the greats. One day I'm gonna stream, make all the money. But I answered, if I were a politician, I couldn't trust. Yeah, that's basically my mentality. I wouldn't mind being like a public speaker, but like, there's just so much, like, everyone thinks all the songs. Yeah, I don't know. It's, you always, it's just something I've heard a lot, but yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, I could be a politician, but like, there's just so much, like, caveat and half words. I'm just like, you can't do, I wouldn't be able to, big business, politics, and the art of lying. Big business, politics, and the art of, exactly. I'm just, politics is not for me. Yeah, same. I just realized that, like, what I would want to do as a politician is to make people happy. And I realized that you can't make people happy by being a politician. Because you're going to be splitting your efforts so vastly that you're either not going to be able to amass enough of a banned. I tried and I ended up disliking both parties by the end of it. Yep. A lot of people just don't like the political parties in the U.S. Then again, I only like one. I mean, I'm thankful that it does. I mean, it's unfortunate even that in Canada because we have basically 4 big parties. My dad is involved in the corporate world with his 3 companies. Democratic primaries, cough, cough. See, I thankfully don't know what that is because I'm Canadian. Yeah, I don't know. The world is a weird place, and being a politician and involved in that. Oh yeah, no, they always are, and they always are because Bernie was actually going to do something, was going to probably change something, and that's too dangerous of a mentality. That's that's the unfortunate part, friend. He has 3 companies. Damn, that's impressive too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hence why I dislike it. That's true. Finland has 9-party system. One of a longtime leader got pushed to 3rd by a new generation of voters. Yeah. I mean, right now, right as like, there's been a recent sort of uptick in like younger generations to lean to more social values. So there's a good chance that the larger scale political systems in Canada are probably going to take a more social route. I mean, it's funny because yeah, we are very socialist. I could say that. Yeah, the world's changed. The world's weird, man. Yeah, I think to be socialist is not a bad thing, and I think that like there's no one answer that's going to be correct for everybody. But like I personally agree with a lot of socialism. I believe that there is room to be both socialist and capitalist. Because if you use socialist so that because it's basically, if you use socialism as a way to set a baseline and you use capitalism as a way to scale the quality of it, I think that in my head is the ideal system, where using socialism and government programs to set a baseline so that every human being can live, and then using capitalism so that those human beings who have the ability and circumstance to push what kind of condition they live in. I think because it becomes a thing of like you don't have to fight just to stay alive, but you have to have the drive to you have to have the drive to grow. I think that's an important difference. But then like people are going to say, well, what's stopping the people at the very bottom from doing nothing? Well, I mean, if they can be satisfied with, we have free healthcare, free schooling, and very good retirement plans at the cost of high taxes. Exactly. I mean, Canada's close to that. I think our taxes are a little lower than like that sort of Finland, Sweden kind of area that you always hear about. Like Finland, Sweden, Denmark are like the 3 big ones that you always hear about for like really good quality of life. Yeah, that's my opinion. Where I'm just thinking like, Sweden has taken a hit to its quality. However, oh, has it? That's a shame. I mean, that's why I love Canada, though. That like, I love Canada because it has like the really culturally. You have a good point though, Tank. I mean, I'd hope so. But I also understand that like I haven't done as much research as like a professional, so there's probably a million different flaws, and I accept that. But like as a baseline theory, I do believe that like if you offer quite literally the bare minimum with very little room for luxury, other than maybe, instead of having to constantly be able to have to buy groceries, cook your own meals, yada yada yada, you eat out, once a month, and then you have like an apartment for one. So it's like, well, do you want to raise a family? All right, well then you're gonna have to use what you just started with, and work to gain a higher standard of living. That's my opinion, though. I don't know. It's a very interesting idea, and I think that should it be explored, has potential. I think this was 40. I blinked for a second, my brain instantly forgot because it does that. What was I doing? I was doing this. Like, I love the States and some of the freedoms it has, but there are so many things wrong with it. It has to be fixed, yet, because of the two-party system, that leads to a stubborn fix on ideas that doesn't help that many people. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people bash the States for a lot of reasons, and I think at least some of it is warranted, but I also think, like, it's not exclusively the State's fault. It has had a good commentary on it too. South Park has a lot of good commentary on a lot of things. I think it just also sadly has such a crude and like it has a very crude way of addressing certain topics that that sometimes for the sake of the comedy and the joke it loses some of its like punch, and that's not a bad thing. It's raw and blunt, yeah, but some people can't handle that. There's a joke in there. How can something... What? It's offensive and educational? That's impossible. I'm just gonna be offended and ignore its education, making me the exact demographic it's insulting. It's funny. At least to me. Dodged. I couldn't say it better. Oh, man. Honestly, random side tangent. But, like, I've been thinking about, like, what if they brought back Megas for the new Pokemon games? And I was thinking, like, if they made Empoleon have a Mega Evolution, I think I would actually just, like, die. Because that would be perfect. I don't think I could be happier if that happened. Like, instead of it became a proper... Like, instead of having a water type, because Empoleon was based off of an ice-breaking ship, it became a ice-steel type. And it, like, it went completely, like, physical attacking defense stats. I think I would, like, just be over the moon happy about that. But that's my opinion. Then again, I really like Empoleon. And like, I really wanted to talk about Empoleon because I saw a video being like, Megas might be coming back in the Gen 4 remakes, and that made me happy. Oh, here's a good question. Since a lot of us are, so we switched to game talk that fast. I mean, I don't know. I just really wanted to talk about that one thing. We can go back to politics. I don't care. I needed to talk about that because like, it was like just on the tip of my tongue. I'm just like I had to throw this out there. We can go back. But I tend to, I can get very jumpy with topics where I'm just like, jump, jump. Okay, game talk. All right, cool. So let's talk games. So a lot of us are, you know, old. Well, some of us rather. We like our older games, you know. So how do we feel about the new Halo game, given the fact that it seems to be a lot more in the realm of like Halo 3 kind of vibe, and it's going to be completely free to play. Like, at least the online. Meaning that Halo Infinite, the video game, is going to be sold off of its single player. I'm very hopeful. Because I really like Halo 2, 3, and Reach. I don't like Halo 1. I think Halo Combat Evolved is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I like 2, 3, and Reach from the Master Chief Collection. I don't have an opinion. That's fair. I don't know. It looks fun. And that's all that really matters to me. Is that, like, never played Halo, but some of it I've seen. It looks to be interesting. Because a lot of, at least from the reveal of the multiplayer stuff, some people are, it seems like there's a lot of contention. I just played the multiplayer with friends. Well, then how do you feel about the fact that the multiplayer is now going to be free to play and open to everyone with a universal battle pass, so it never goes away, so there's no fear of missing out? I think it's fascinating, but yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my biggest problem with like current battle pass mentalities is that like it really preys on the fear of missing out to force you to oftentimes like, because it's the idea is that unless you're the most dedicated person, but if you're like a weekend warrior dad who's like can only get like 6 hours of gameplay in a week across, and it's like 3 hours across 2 days, you're not gonna hit the max battle pass. But if you really want to get those rewards, that means you have to spend the money to fast track. And I'm like, that's garbage. That's no fun. That's scummy. I need to switch Pokemon. I'll do Spits, whatever. I don't know. I just know that I'm gonna play the hell out of it when it drops. Damn, bro, you scratched me. Anyways, good night. Yeah. Same. Speaking of Halo, I'm probably gonna do just some like, I was thinking about announcing either today or tomorrow on the Discord to just be like, hey, I'm gonna be hosting some lobbies and we're just gonna be like doing some like we're just gonna be doing some games with the community next week, like in a week's time from the announcement. I think that'd be fun. I keep forgetting to swap them before I start the battle, so Spitz just keeps getting batched just a little bit. Because Halo is really fun when you can get a bunch of people to play together. Spitz used overdrive. Bodied! GG's, shake my hand. Also, I think that, I don't know if I remember this entirely, but I think that the Pokemon MOBA, I didn't like the way 74 did it, or Battle Right. I may be an old man on this, but I want to play all day, each day, if I want to, not because I need to. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Then again, I hate to say it, Battle Right did it because it was desperate and going out of business. Like, it never marketed itself, meaning the fan base it had was very small and not sustainable enough to run the whole company. So when push came to shove, there was just a point where like they introduced a bunch of systems and we're like, we need to make money. Guys, I'm sorry, like we understand what we're doing is kind of scum, but like, chief, we're going to close doors. Bethesda had no reason. Bethesda, I understand that a lot of people like Bethesda. I don't. Pain. Hit. Bethesda dishonored everyone. Bruh. Hit, please. Looks like for once it doesn't work. Really bad day one, Battle Royale and Battle Pass. Thank you. No, see, id Softwares is different. We love id. I love id and I love Respawn, even though I'm not a fan of Apex Legends. And I'm kind of sad that, you know, they laugh. They make, oh, ha ha, ha ha, funny. Titanfall 3 is never going to happen. I'm going to cry. But yeah, I love id. I love id Softwares. I think they're awesome. Oh my god. That's nice. But, yeah. I love the Doom games. I want to play Eternal, but like, I don't know. I just haven't been able to get my hands on it, really. Because like Eternal looks fun. And it looks like a good challenge. Because I beat the original Doom. I didn't beat it like fast or anything. I just beat it and played it and loved it. And like the way it handles like exploration and secrets despite being a relatively linear first-person shooter. It's like, it's so fun. It's too fast for me. I have limits too. That's fair. Yeah, your speed comes in, like, behind the wheel. Not in a power suit slaying literal waves of demons. I get that. I got too many games to play a little. Right now I'm working my way through 2? 3, I guess? Off stream. Them being I still need to beat Ender, bruh. Like the games I play right now are not a turn-based strategy game, but like, I don't know, a tactical RPG, I think they're called. A tactical RPG called Other Side. I beat Just Cause 3 again yesterday. I saw you were playing a lot. Yeah, I remember you saying you've been playing a lot of that lately. Just Cause 3. Very good game. I find myself, unfortunately, getting... Like, I have a lot of fun with the sandbox, but I also find myself getting... I can get a little bored of it. Just because I have a really hard time staying invested in open world games. And that is through no fault but my own. Like, it's just one of the genres that, like, I I struggle to click with so often. I take breaks to avoid burnout. Yeah, I do too. And then cause I can feel myself starting to get burned out, so I take a break from it, and then I just forget about the game, because my overall investment in open world games ends up being so low. But then again, I've never truly invested myself in a Rockstar open world. Me with Starbound TVH. That's fair. I find myself not. I don't find myself have. I don't find myself having that much trouble when it comes to open world with multiplayer. Yeah. I've never got to try a Rockstar open world game. And I think that if me and my friends could all get into say Red Dead Redemption 2 online or something, and just dicked around for 4 or 5 hours, I'd do that, and I wouldn't feel even close to burnout. I'd be ready to do that again I'd do that again tomorrow, next week. I'd be down as hell. But unless there's a reason for me to my brain either goes, I want to try and just slowly make my way through everything, in which I noticed that despite being an open world, oh, I wouldn't touch multiplayer if I was playing on my own. I'd do the story mode, and that's it. Unless someone's... Yeah, no, that's why I'm specifically talking... I prefer doing Red Dead over GTA. Because, I don't know. I like the idea of Red Dead more. Minecraft 2, I play a few technical mod packs, but that kind of open world sandbox isn't tiring for me. Well, that's because it doesn't require... Because some open world games require, a gimmick to be open world. But, Minecraft, its entire existence is open world in the sense that with enough technical prowess and, minor motivation, you could just do anything. Every day I go on the internet and without even trying, I get another... Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that stopped me from playing, because, my mom was like, yeah, you're not allowed to play that game because it's just not a good influence over you. And I was like, fair enough. But, there's something funny about, if I went to play, Red Dead and, grab and, hooking my buddy by the end of, by his ankles and then dragging him behind from on a train. That just sounds hilarious. It feels like the sandbox has more to do in games like Red Dead Redemption rather than GTA, but that could just be me. 1 second, I need to sneeze. Oh, haha. Yeah. Ah. Because some days I just want to go hunting with the boys. Alright, different open world game that, I find myself really enjoying. Conan Exiles. I think, I'm about to go hunting a Monster Hunter. Nice. A survival open world multiplayer game that like I've really enjoyed is Conan Exiles. Got to get to HR 100. Man, I'm so far behind. I like linear gameplay, but I love the mad things you can do and unlock in a late game. If you unlock like a late game weapon in the early game, yeah, that's what my favorite part about Doom 2016 was that if you were good at exploring and stuff, you could find early versions of some of the stronger guns just way ahead of time. Oh boy. Also, Shinichi, I didn't realize this, and this is something that I'm almost borderline embarrassed to admit about Monster Hunter. If we're just gonna talk about that first, huh? If you have basic intelligence, you can unlock arguably the best weapon after completing the first island. Damn, that's interesting. What's the weapon called? It's just a tank. Like, just a straight up tank. Being the power core. Interesting. Yeah, oh, is that... It must be part of the DLC stuff, then. I knew it. Yep, the Mech Assault DLC. Okay. I never had any of the DLCs. I was like, I looked it up and I was like, I don't recognize this gun. I don't think I ever saw it once. It's because I didn't. It didn't exist in my playthroughs. Because I lacked the DLC. 54, my god. They just don't stop. Sure. Hit me with it. Hit me with them spicy little factoids. Or something like that. Oh, is an EMP type weapon that disables vehicles for a while, but it's also a shotgun that launches projectiles that then apply the EMP effect. What if it was like, what if something was like chasing you, just EMP the front of it, and it just like hit the brakes and just sputtered out? It does no damage to soldiers. Interesting. So it's a purely technological defense. Like it's. But this weapon has one quirk that makes it number 1. Physics. It deals fully randomized knockback. Oh, I love it. I was about to say, it's got whack physics. It's just cause. That's the reason. And I was right. It's got whack physics. Oh, Lord. I love that. That's freaking amazing. Just the amount of chaos that could... Yep. That sounds exactly... That is exactly what I'm thinking, and that sounds amazing. Bodied. Body yada 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 yada. Oh, wonderful. You ever Fusro dot a cow that you have tied to a helicopter? Spicy scyther? No. Foos. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm fully expecting it has infinite ammo, no reload, and it sounds like a dubstep bass effect. That's amazing. So even though technically, like, it's not like the highest DPS or anything, off of just sheer chaos and possible destruction, it wins a lot of effects. That's lovely. Spicy scyther! Ah! Fat fingered. You're really selling me on this fictional weapon. I'll take 3. The biggest drawback to the power core it has is it's not an RPG. I mean, the funny thing is that, like, in Just Cause, that's like an actual, like, thing, because it is so important to be able to hit.
Oh, did you go to the bathroom?
Did I get... Wait, did Kenshiro get crit? No, when I wasn't looking? Because I was reading chat? Possibly. Oh, well. Wow, that Tauros actually just got dodged. See ya later, sucker! I mean, it really do be like, what's the biggest drawback in from this Just Cause weapon? It doesn't explode. That's a pretty big drawback. Just Cause feels like a Michael Bay movie. And that is fully to its benefit. Scyther. Hey, Luna. Oh, that sounds amazing. Did you hear about the? Okay, I don't know how how well known a fact this is, but Doom 2016 music has synthesized chainsaw. That's just, they ran chainsaw noises through a synthesizer and made it into music, and I'm just like, that is so cool. The dude who made the Doom and Wolfenstein music is just, I forget his name, but he's an absolute legend in my heart. The Mick Gordon, yup. I love Mick Gordon. Him and the dude who does who did like the Banjo-Kazooie music and stuff are some of my favorite video game music artists. Composers, rather. Because the kind of effects they are able to draw out with just music is so amazing. He also used a lawnmower, a heavy metal choir, and sampled Mongolian throat singing for Eternal. He's so cool. He's just so cool. Oh my god. Absolutely dodged. Monka Omega. Say, would you like to learn about history? Ooh, we're getting another history lesson, are we? Hit me.
There was war. War was indeed a thing.
Thanks. Oh my god. Oh boy. Did it tell you about the fastest interceptor the Germans built in World War II? No.
See, I was right.
Oh my god.
There was war.
There's been many wars, Connor.
Yeah. They've all been in the past. Therefore, it's history.
I'm gonna... Oh, some days, brother, some days.
Am I wrong?
You are living off of a technicality. But no, you haven't told me about that. Ay, ay, ay. Interceptors. So that's a... Oh, wait. Ever since that one day of you being like, maybe I should just go buy a plane, you just haven't stopped. It's just... It's all planes, cars, and spaceships with you, man. Oh my god. Oh boy. Germans had real trouble with Allied bombing raids and the lack of Presentine air forces to counter them. So Germans went to the drawing board and devised the first and only rocket-powered warplane. Huh? That sounds like it was a predecessor to like jet engines. So what was it? Just like a missile with wings and a cockpit? What you need is a rocket-powered bike. Yeah, it's certainly interesting. What they made the ME 163, and yes, basically a missile with a cockpit. Whack. Interesting, but whack. Oh boy. The monster. Scyther. Got him. Body. Uh, uh, was a liquid fuel rocket engine that had an unstable alkaline fuel. After takeoff, the aircraft had 4 minutes of fuel to fly on. Gee, oh my. Four minutes, you say? Well, that sounds encouraging. Oh. Oh, that's tragic. You know. You better hope that you fall slow. I'm sorry. That was bad. Oh, that was a bad joke. And after takeoff, the plane had and landing on a bruh. Best 4 minutes before disaster. It's literally the joke of you better hope that you at least fall slow. They really thought if we just strap a dude inside a missile, we'll figure it out from there. We did it, Hans. We made it to the other end of the factory floors. Spicy boy. Bop. So it was literally like, I'm going down, but I'm gonna take half an army down with me. At least that was the plan. I don't know how fast, I don't know how many enemies you could shred with, please do. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, dum, da-dum. Bong. Ba-da-da-dum, dun, da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Da-da-da. Da na 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 na. Oh boy. So many aspects of World War II that I think is really cool. Like in one time in history class, we were watching a movie about a Russian sniper, and like just like the environment of like deep in like a snowy Russian city, like using like blown open parts of a building as like cover at a sniper's nest. It's just such a cool concept. Like honestly, I think it'd be an awesome game to. I think that could be something that could be really be played up and gamified. Like if it was literally like a 1v1 like sniper showdown type deal. In like a destroyed in like a World War II city. Where you just section off parts of the city and you just go like you have to try and out stealth, outthink, and outshoot an opponent. I think it could be a super simple game, but I also think it could be very fun and very, very investing. Let's take a peek-see. Boop. Picks. Bruh. It's literally just a missile with wings. Yeah, I just saw it. That's hilarious. It's just a missile with wings. That's it. It does look very futuristic. God, it's like they're saying that it's gonna spike to. It's saying that the weather's gonna spike to freaking 40 degrees Celsius, and I'm like, I'm dying out here, man. Sorry, I'm really freaking hot, and I need to complain for a second. Could easily reach Mach 1 speeds years ahead of the West and the Soviets. I guess if you found a more sustainably active fuel, you could probably modernize that design a bit, and you could probably get a pretty potent combat aircraft. Realistically. $71. Very, very cool. The thing with rocket engines is they are basically a constant explosion. They need a lot of fuel. Even modern efficient rockets engines use a ton of fuel per second. Yeah. It would need like... But who knows? Maybe we'll randomly somehow discover, like, dark matter engines and just pop off. Ron! I'm actually about to have my mind ripped into shreds. The future is now, old man. I'm only 19. I'm not even that old. I'm not even old enough to have like a quarter life crisis. But your mind is... Did you just make a Hamilton reference, Dev? The Vasmir engine has been built and is in testing as of now. Shh. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, disadvantage. I learned to manage something, something. I walk these streets famished. Anyways, what's the Vasmir engine? Tell me, Ron. Explain to me this Vasmir engine. I can't believe I just got a Hamilton referenced. Bruh. My name is Alan M. the Hamilton. It's a plasma-based rocket engine that uses plasma instead of fuel as an oxidizer. Why are you grabbing that pig so violently, Dev? What did it do? What is that emote even called? Vine Hog. Okay. What? What do you mean? It's plasma? You mean like... Oh, what is it? Is it... Isn't like plasma like considered the fourth state of matter? Because there's like gaseous, liquid, solid, and then there's plasma. I don't know, that's always how I always had it described to me, is that it's a fourth state of matter, and my brain just goes... It just goes... Because I don't understand, bro. 50 kilometers per second for any would-be... What? Heh. Where? The world is changing so fast and it's scary. Oh my god. Regular fire is technically plasma. Wild. I always wondered, like, what state of matter does fire fall under? Now I know it's plasma. Cool. Because fire is borderline just like pure energy. So it's very interesting. That's pretty... Shut. Go away. Stop. Bad Shunichi. I'll throw you into the pit with the Rajang again. Don't make me. I'll put you in the Rajang pit. If I take my drink with plasma, will it cool me down or melt my esophagus? This is the only way I know to understand science. Is edibility? If we get really technical, there's a fifth state of matter too. I'm not ready for the fifth state. That Rajang is nothing. Damn it. It's gonna put... Damn it, the Rajang pit doesn't work anymore. So it's spicy. It's spicy, Dev. It's spicy matter. Especially if it's Rise Rajang. I've never fought any other Rajang. Scyther. I'm sold. Dump it in my fireball. I'm not sure I'm ready to hear about the fifth state of matter today. It's a lot easier to do the changes they made. Okay. Just tell me, like, what's it called? Because I think I can handle that. And before the fifth state's actually just dark matter and all that joking I did. TikTok is the fifth state of matter. Jesus. It is scary due to how unpredictable and scary it was. That's fair. It took me thermodynamics to... Yeah. And, like, I'm 19 and I graduated... I graduated physics with, like, a 68. So... The fifth state of matter is called quark gluon plat. That's a Star Trek name. No, that's Star Trek words. You can't, that's not. Those aren't words. Quark gluon. That's a Star Trek name. That's the first stage. No. It's always the Pokemon streams. Quarks and gluons are real. I know quarks are, but like, quark gluon that's a Star. That sounds like Star Trek. It used to be Monster Hunter. It used to, I'm not putting any Fernagus in my dream. To be fair, it used to be Huntcasts. Huntcasts used to be the thing which the weird stuff came out. In somewhat understandable terms. I don't know if you can. I'm not gonna kid you. I'm not sure if you could. I respect the effort, but I'm not sure if that's possible. We need a new episode of Huntcast. Yeah, we do. It's just scheduling. Because, like, I still have World installed, and we can go back and finish up World. But, like, it's just a scheduling thing, because we're all been really busy lately, and our schedules conflict. Because I'm okay with having a Friday evening stream, and then, like, dodged, easy, gamered. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that you stopped working there. Okay. We'll have to plan something with, Sin to see if he's free, like, a Friday evening. And we can just do another Huntcast. It's been a hot minute, but, like, I'd be down. Zip zap zoop. Some things to work on for freelance writing, but I should be free. Okay. Freelance writer. That's pretty cool. Okay. In the regular plasma, the electrons float free in a soup of atoms and molecules, aka fire. But in quark plasma, the conditions are so extreme the breakdown and are separated from each other as quark. So basically, it's just like, and I don't know how to phrase this without sounding like an absolute nerd, but it just kind of sounds like it's just like super plasma. Because it's just so powerful, it's like ripping itself apart, which is causing it to become even more like wild. No serious deadlines though. I need to work on it a good amount each day. Hell yeah. I mean, I think you could. I know. I mean, like, just from how you can phrase things in sentence and structure stuff, you're not too far off. Use your particle physics. No, please. That's too much pressure. It's just, yeah, cool. Because isn't that like how the nuclear bomb was that it split an atom basically? So if it's just like plasma so strong that it's ripping itself apart, isn't that just like energy that's not creating, because you can't create or destroy energy, but it's energy that's like converting itself into greater energy, which sounds backwards. I don't know. That's the only way I can wrap my head around it. Use fission. Okay. Well, I like how we say run of the mill. Like, yeah, of course. Your typical situation. If you're working with a nuclear bomb, you're pretty much going to be using fission, as opposed to this, which makes fission look like kitty stuff. Oh, Lord. Twitch, I promise, this is completely terms of service. We're not, Kirkland nuclear warheads 2 for once. Oh, God. Yeah, we have Kmart. War crimes happens when a heavy particle is split into two smaller particles. Ah, I see. What if you split a light particle into two even lighter particles? Does the Earth implode? Damn it! Photons cannot be split, they can only be created and destroyed. Wild. Wah! Da-dum, ba-dum. My poor brain. There is a hypothesis of what could happen if you'd split a photon. You know what? Sure, my brain is still intact. Let's just. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be. Let's melt it. Sure, I don't need to think the rest of the day. Think tank, think. What will be left when Ron teaches all the science? What will be left then? I'll be big brain. Oh, God. Pyro ball. I don't have enough points to waterboard you. Oh well. To be fair, I've already gone through like a whole bottle, just like in the background. Cause it's freaking hot. So you gotta drink lots of water cause it's super freaking spicy. Oh boy. Boy had it now. The hypothesis states if you were to split an atom when it either forms from stasis or it shifts between its shift of wave pulse, to split it would mean upsetting the current state of the Higgs field and would ultimately lead to a vacuum decay, which would not only destroy the universe but destroy physics itself. Bet, let's do it. Basically, what I got was that if you were to split a photon, you'd overload the server and you'd crash the program of the universe, and you'd blue screen everything. That's all I understood. Right, because it's light. Ha. I hope you know what a photon is. I kind of do. It's been a while, but like I have an idea of like I know what like a light photon is and stuff. Thank you, Dev. I'm in. Let's go. Does electromagnetic radiation ring a bell? No. That sounds scary. Personally, I don't remember studying up on that. Can't say. Pretty sure it's a little outside the high school physics range. Oh. I'm actually just dying of heat over here. Oh. Very spicy, very nice. Yeah. Probably only gonna go till like a little past when I hit past the second hour of the stream, just because it's really freaking hot. And, photon is a magnetic and electrical field moving through space. It's like two S curves going in and out of each other. Okay. Long waves for a low note. Short waves for a high note. Sorry. I'm just quoting swing music. But okay, yeah, alright. I can get that. It's been a while, buddy. But hey, good Pokemon stream. Yeah, right? Oh, God. It's been interesting, you know? I always learn something new. Man, there's so many games, like... Okay, so this is a weird thing. I kind of want to get the new, like, Mario Golf game. It, like, I don't know why. Everyone was, like, making a joke, like, this whatever. Like, nobody wants this. But, like, when I saw it, I was like, damn, bro, that looks actually pretty fun. Not even gonna lie. And, like, Wii Golf was a huge part of my childhood. I don't know, though. I'm weird. But... It's like, I too like games you can just... Yeah, right? Like, it just looks really fun. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a... I don't know if it's just, like, I'm weird, or... I enjoyed the Mario Golf games, since they called it the NES Open Tournament Golf. Nice. Yeah. There's also a lot of games on sale on Steam right now that I'm like, damn, I wish I could play those. Like, heckin' Soul Calibur, Helldivers, there's a game called Footsies, which is like literally $3. I'm just like, damn, bro. I'm still waiting on some stuff though. Don't want to be spending money. I'm both super tempted and like not at all concerned about the Steam sale, and I'm just like, ugh. Yoink. Nice great bulb. Hey, on at the same time. Spooky. Then again, it's always super late for you. My backlog doesn't look long enough yet. Guess I'll go broke, Lamau. Fair enough. My bank account looks like my phone number. I'm pretty sure that's implies that you have lots of many digits. Which I'm like, pop off, Chief. We love to see a successful lad. Then again, you're considering buying a plane, so it's not like you could be in a financially challenged spot. Stonks. Or you're the operator. Do they still have the operators? I can afford the fuel money my car needs. Fair enough. Do they still have operators? I've never interacted with an operator before. I think I'd be very awkward if I had to talk to one. And I know you're out there. And I know the world is scary. And I know you may be unaware. Ba-ba-da. Just want to be... I want to break... Huh? Yeah. You can hire a private operator, but it's a hassle half the time? Okay. I want to break free, but I want to break free. I want out. Damn my honor. Damn. Because I want this thing caught. But I can't. I don't understand the point of an operator. I think my brother made some, like, noodles or something, and it smells so freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I said I ate rice cakes, I'm addicted to that stuff. You're talking about like the crunchy ones? I'm trying to. Yeah. Oh, the big ones are really good. And they're like a good snack because they fill you up pretty decently. Yeah, the thick round ones. Yeah. Where it looks like an oversized coaster. I enjoy rice cakes too. Yeah, it is super lightweight. And it tastes really good. Yeah. But on the other hand, I go hunting, come back carrying a deer, and call it dinner. True. That's very fair. Fishing's fun. I've only gone fishing a few times, but like, I was a super empathetic kid. So when I first caught my fish, I was like, I wanted to throw it back, but like I wasn't allowed to. But I didn't have the heart to gut it and kill it, so it just ended up drying out there. We had to throw it out. I was just like, why couldn't we have just thrown it back? It was like, no, you have to earn. You caught it, you eat it. And I'm like, but I don't wanna. Same with me. Yeah. Hence why I don't fish. That's fair. I like fishing in like every instance. I usually have like a lot of fun fishing in video games too, which is weird. And, like, I enjoy fishing in real life. Mostly because it's just quiet. Just bring some earbuds, listen to some music, sit there, and maybe catch something. Especially Stardew. Stardew's fishing is fun. When I had a taste of smoked pike. Ooh. That sounds very nice. Scyther! I mean, don't get me wrong, my favorite type of food is seafood. It's just that, damn, bro. Sometimes it's hard to be the man to strike down the meat. Would you rather go deep sea diving or fly moon? I think space is way cooler and not nearly as scary as the sea. I'm not scared of the moon. I'm terrified of the sea. I'm not terrified of this. I'm terrified of the deep sea. Could be a Lamaus up there. What is that? Are you talking about aliens? Did you just say a Lamaus instead of the moon's haunted? I played Destiny. I can't believe I had to say a Lamaus fast enough in my head to be like, he's talking about aliens. Welcome back, Guardian. That was quite a quick trip. Moon's haunted. What do you mean? I said the moon's haunted. I'm not worried. I played Destiny. I know. I've thrown a Nova bomb or two. Played enough Starbound to fear the moon. I 1v1'd Crota with a busted router. I'm not going near the moon if I don't have a... That's fair. See, I'm the exact same way. I feel the exact same way that you two feel about the moon. I feel that way about deep sea. I'd need like a whole battalion of like submarine fighty thingies, because like we don't know what's out there in space. We perfectly understand the kind of alien level stuff that's beneath us. Other way around for me. That, like, tall-finned, that, like, wide-finned squid thing that they recently discovered? I ain't ready to deal with Cthulhu. Give me a hatchet, Huh? Good for you! I won't! Aliens have the ray gun and won't ask for res. Exactly, they won't ask for res, meaning I don't have to worry about getting back up. Bro, I got ray gun. It's almost pack-a-punch. I got it. Like, come on, bro. Pick me up. That is one of my... I don't know why I find the bro, I have ray gun meme so funny, but it's hilarious. This pack-a-punched. Uh-oh. That's scary. You will be the one asking for res. I don't know, man. It's just the moon. I think it's been there for a while. Now, if you were saying, like, you know, be the first man on Mars, okay, I'm a little more nervous. But, like, check out the moon? I'm not worried. Everybody ganks until the ray gun is pack-a-punched. Actually. Big facts. Oh, I know. But, like, I'm not scared of the moon. I don't know why. I realize I probably should be, but, like, I'm not. They say that we'll never be able to fully explore the ocean. They say that humanity will die out before we fully understand the ocean's depths. Could be moon people up there. I'd meet them. I don't know, man. I'm not scared of aliens. I don't know why. I'm just like, yo, I'd meet them. Ooh, okay. Now it's challenging. All right. See? Nope. We don't know a lot about Europa. That's kind of sus. That's kind of spooky, scary. I'm much less comfortable with that. See, Earth's moon, I'm happy about. That's really far. Question. Am I guaranteed a way back in both the trips? I'm not saying, like, if I get bodied... Yeah, exactly. Am I guaranteed, like, I'm not irrelevant if I get bodied by something. Would I at least be able to escape? Yes, you will get back safely if you don't die on contact. Cool. Alright. As long as I have, like, some form of a return, that changes the answer. I would check the surface of Europa. I think I would do it. Because I really hate deep sea. I could handle traveling the surface of Europa. If you told me to check Europa's oceans or check our oceans, I think I'd just pick the noose. Like, no. Bad vibes. Like, personally, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Subnautica's that scary, but I don't think I could play it. Cause I'm not scared of Subnautica. I'm not scared of the ocean, but like, that just feels. I feel like I would become claustrophobic. Don't you want to play live Subnautica? No. I don't think I will. All right, let's get one more scyther after this, and then we're gonna call it here. Yeah, just not for anything other than like I'm really freaking hungry, and we just ticked over to is like the water levels in Sonic, except all of it. Yeah, and the anxiety-inducing music never ends. At least in your head. Yeah, and it's not because like, oh, I'm scared of the conversation or anything. No, I'm just really freaking hungry, and we've been going for 2 hours. And I think hitting 1,100 encounters is a pretty decent place to leave off. Understand. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really hungry. Uh. All right, 1,100. No. Oh boy. All right. All right. Go to the dojo. Okay. Well, that was a good stream. We had a good turnout. Talked about a lot of fun things. Yeah, very fun. Good stream. Pokemon streams are always a good stream though, so I'm not surprised. So tomorrow will be Wipeout on Wednesday. That'll be fun, as I will get thoroughly thwomped by the masterclass race that is our wonderful Annihilator on. Good physics lessons. True. Factual. But yeah, it was a good stream. I liked it. I had a lot of fun. Regardless. Tomorrow will be Wipeout. So everybody get ready for that. Best physics lessons. And remember, ladies, gentlemen, those of you who fall somewhere in between or outside, to remember to keep your chin up, your chest out, to keep on rolling no matter what life throws your way. And I will see you all tomorrow for some high-speed racing action. Take care now. Bye-bye.